Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. As you saw from the title, today I'm going to be recording a full face of Made by Mitchell makeup. Honestly, I have been a fan of Mitchell's makeup line for a while now. I think it's during lockdown where I sort of like started getting some of the products. They started off all with like blush, and now they've got like basically everything to do a full face. I haven't got every product here to try, but I do have enough to create a full face of makeup. So I was like, let's put it all together and see what it looks like. Do the products work nicely together? What are my favorites? Which ones are not my favorite? But yeah, I just wanted to do that today, so I thought I'll record it for you guys. Before I start this video, remember to hit the thumbs up button if you like this video, and to subscribe to my channel to see more of me and makeup fun. But without further ado, let's jump on into the video. So I'm taking you on this side of the camera, which I never ever do, but this is my makeup table, and I just got all of my Made by Mitchell products out so you can see them from this angle, because I probably won't use them all. But as you can see, I have a lot of blushes. So I've got the blush bronze and blush, and then I have a few blush lights as well. So those were the main staple products from Made by Mitchell when I first bought the makeup. We got some balms. So again, we got some blush, we got some lights. What else do we have? So these are more the new products on this side, and some of them I haven't been used yet, so we're going to review them. But I got like the color case, primer, lip liner, eyeliner, the new bulk balm, true tint, some lip oils. I haven't got too many like brushes. I've only got like powder puff and the like angled brush, but this is my Made by Mitchell collection. Let's get into the makeup look. So you just saw my extensive collection of Made by Mitchell makeup. Now let's get it on my face. But I am going to prep my skin, and I actually haven't got any of the skin prep products because Mitchell has released it like a line. I think you've got like moisturizer, you got toners, I think you got SPF, but I've just got makeup today, so I'm just quickly moisturizing my face with my everyday moisturizer. This is the Superdrug one, moisturizing light day cream. It just works really nicely under makeup and it's super affordable, so no question. For primer, I have the Pore Paste by Made by Mitchell. So this is a silicone primer, and it's meant to like fill your pores, blur those pores, make everything nice and smooth, so it comes out in this consistency. I have used this product before. I use it mainly on my T-zone, so I'm just gonna apply it a bit to my face like that and rub it in. It has a nice smell to it. Can't even describe it. Maybe like moisturizer slash baby powder, that kind of smell. But I'm just rubbing that into my T-zone, and then I'm taking the excess around the rest of my face. Luckily for me, I don't have like really deep open pores, so that I don't really reach for like pore blur and primers very often, but I think it looks good on the skin so far. Next, we're going to be going in with the skin tint. Why can't I get out of the box? This is the Truth Tint in the shade H4. So I've never tried this product, but it's one of their new base products to try. So let's do that. I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm going to pour it directly on my face. So if it drips, it's all my fault. I did make this match online, so who knows if it's going to match me well enough. I don't want to put loads on to start off with, so we start with that. And then I'm going to blend it out with a Peaches and Cream brush. This is the PC08. And let's just take that product and put it around. So we are not judging the... Hang on. Why did that just disappear? Did I not put enough on? I know it's meant to be a tint, but I just want a little bit more of a tint. That felt like nothing. So I'm gonna, as you can see, I smudged it around, and then I'm going to tap it out. Because sometimes when you just put it in one place, then you tap it with a brush, it just absorbs all the product. I should have done half my face first, and not all of it, so then you can actually see. But in terms of shade match, I think I did alright. It does add a nice sheer glow to the face, and does even out my skin tone a bit actually, because I'm quite red on the cheeks here, and it looks like more of a consistent colour throughout my skin now. But if you're expecting much like coverage and stuff, don't. Like the skin tint by Maybelline, and I think there's a L'Oreal one, they have more coverage. I think this one's more of like a glow than like a lot of coverage, whereas that one, the others have more coverage. But let me like top it up. I kind of, or actually I'm going to put some on the back of my hand like so, and then slowly build it up on the areas that I want to, because I think my forehead's fine. It's just Not a fan of my cheeks sometimes, so I want more. Oh god, my products are rolling away. So let's just build it up a little bit. There you go. I like that a bit better. So I don't think I put loads of product on, but I guess you can build it if you want a bit more coverage. But again, it's not really coverage. I would say if you want a bit more color, you can build it up. Can't build up the coverage. I'm just building up that color so my skin tone color evens out a bit more. But this is what it is looking like. What do you think? Okay, so that's the skin tint on. Now we're gonna go in with another new product. So this is the Bolt Balm. It can be used as a concealer, a bronzer, anything you want. So I got it in the shade BB3, which looks like that. Oh, look how pretty it is. So just like break it, ruin it. Oh, it's creamy. Swatch it like this. Can you see my arm? Okay, that looks like it has some coverage. Let's see what it looks like on my face. Taking the Kiko Milano makeup brush in the shade, no, in the style 02. And then I'm picking up a lot of product on this brush. And I'm actually only going to place my concealer. I'm not going to blend out straight away because this is just how I do my makeup. So I'm just going to place them under the eyes, which is the main place I add concealer, just to add a bit more coverage because I do get dark circles there. And I just like it when my face is a little bit lifted. So I do that. I still kind of make a triangle on my face. Is that still bad? Is that like 2016? Am I stuck in 2016 vibes? Maybe. Now I just got more. Can add a little bit to my forehead because highlight, and then my chin. And then I'm gonna leave what I have on my brush and I'm gonna probably use it to clean up my contour in a bit. Now, I'm not sure if Made by Mitchell has like a specific contouring product. Like, they have a lot of bronzers and contour is more of cool tone, and I haven't actually seen cool tone products. If you have, let me know down in the comments because I would love to try it out. But this is what I like to do when I want to contour and then also bronze on top. So the lightest shade that I have is Hollow There, which is this blush bronzed. So if I swipe it, it looks like that. So I'm just gonna take a little bit and hollow out my cheeks. Is that why it's called hollow? I'm literally putting the slightest bit here. So I'm only going to contour my cheeks today. And then I'm going to add bronzer everywhere else. Honestly, I think I have high cheekbones, so you can always see like my cheeks plump and then I do have a dip in my face. I just like to exaggerate that. And then for this product, I am going to be using a Made by Mitchell brush. And this is the MF4, which I think is one of their viral brushes. So I'm just going to pat that out like so and blend it. So I would say the blushes, I would blend them out quicker than I did because they do set when they have like a lot of air get to it, so it can be a bit harder to blend. But overall, I really like the products and I like the way how it sets and lasts all day. Like, I can review these. I've used them for so long on all these different shades. I think my go-to is normally Shady Business. But I think I'm running low. So next, let's see if I have any Shady Business left, which looks like this. So I do have some. So I'm going to take that and bronze with that. So I'm going to put this slightly higher up than the contour. And I'm going to have to like really scrape the bottle. I have not got love, which shows I like the products, so you can believe me. Take some up on the forehead, and then I just take a little bit down here, and then I'll blend that out as well. So I always start here and blend. Look, tap emotions using the same brush because why not? It just blends out lovely, and the same with the forehead. And then if I am a bit messy or like I blend too much, I can clean up the concealer afterwards, which is what I love to do. And it just makes you look a slightly more sculpted. So let's bounce it in. So far, I think these products are just going to be like super natural and quick for like every day. So it'll be good to see what the final look is because I'm going to probably do an everyday base. And I do something crazy for the eyes because I have a color case. We got to try that out. Awesome. All right, so now I'm looking a little crazy. Let's blend out that concealer. First, I'm just going to apply some to the bottom here just to sculpt out my face again because I have a round face and I want it to be slimmer. Now taking a slightly larger concealer brush, this is the PC18. I'm just going to lightly blend out that Bolt Balm we put on earlier. So again, this is the first time I've used the Bolt Balm, and wow, being a balmy product, it really does blend out really easily. I really like balms and like serum products more than what are the other products, like water-based, I guess. They just blend out a lot easier. And I have dry skin, so anything hydrating the skin, it just works out really nicely for me. Therefore this balm is bomb. Like, what? It actually gave me some coverage as well. Nice work. That's super easy to blend out. I do really like this. Ooh. So far, because I've only tried 2 new products, I think the Bolt Balm is my favorite. Okay, and this is my base. So it is blush time, and instead of using a blush, because I used a blush for my bronzer, I'm going to use a blush balm. I have two shades. So I have Toasted Terracotta, which looks like that. I can give a bit of a swatch on my arm, if you can see that. And then a new one I got is in Posy Rosy. So I have the shade, this Posy Rosy shade as a blush, but not in the balm. So I think I'm going to use this. So that's what it looks like. And let's give it a swatch. Just going to roll it down so it doesn't break. And then swatch it on my arm. Pretty. So I'm not going to swipe it on my face because you should be careful when you swipe products on, it pulls your skin and sometimes pull product off. And then also this is very pigmented and I'm not like, I like blush, but not like loads. So I'm just going to warm some of the products up at the back of my hand, just like so. Then taking your favorite blush brush. Mine is the Morphe E4 brush. Can't get enough of this. And I'm going to pick up the product, like just stamp it, and stamp it on my hand to make sure it's not too bright. And then breathe and replace. Oh, this is just what I mean. Like, you can build it up if you want to, because I have built up quite a bit. And it's just really easy to use, and this brush just fits the contour of my face and blends out beautifully. I think I prefer the balm now over the blushes, like the original. I want to get a bronzer in the balm formulation and see how that is. But I have so much makeup I probably don't need anymore. And because I think that's too blushy for me, I'm just gonna pat that out with a foundation brush that I was using earlier. Now for setting powder, I don't have anything from Made by Mitchell, and I'm not sure if they do have one. They probably do, but I'm going to go with another TikTok like product, like viral product, because it just stays on a bit more theme, you know? And this is the Vitamin Bade powder by the Beauty Crop. But I am going to use a powder puff, and I have quite a few of these. This is actually called a powder pillow. It's like a beauty blender, but kind of like sponge-like. And then I'm going to take some of the powder on that and push it under my under eye and see how it looks, because I've tried this before and I didn't like the way it picked up the powder. It just didn't really work for me. I feel like these powder pillows, I prefer them like blending out foundation or concealer, like wet products, because you can wet this sponge exactly as you could with a beauty blender and does it really nicely. But to be honest, when it's working out, it doesn't look that bad today. I'm undecided what I feel about these. Especially they are the neon yellow Made by Mitchell, which means they get really dirty really easily, which is a good thing because it reminds you to clean them, but I just don't like it because they look dirty too easily. But I don't know, what do you think? Has it done a good job? Okay, so this is where I would normally do my brows, but I haven't got any brow products from them, and I could skip and do that next, but I'm just going to go on to the eyes. And for eyes today, the main products that I've got the color case. This is the pastel one, so it's not the electrics or eclectics. It's one of them and I can't remember the name, and it should say on the box, but maybe it does and I'm just blind. But it's that one. I will leave the name on screen. Another product I have is one of their gel glazes. This is in the shade Night Out. It's quite cute. It's a nice little glittery topper, which I use every day, like on my lid, just to add a bit of something. And then those are the colours I'm going to use on my eyes. I have got a mascara, which I want to try as well. Got another metallic eyeliner, which we can try. This is Make It Melt in the shade Rose Petal. It's really sparkly, but the box is indestructible. Oh, there you go. Got it. So it's a little felt tip pen. Looks like that. So I have to try out that as well. I think that's it I've got for my eyes. So first, let's jump in with this palette here. I use this palette for like creative looks, but you can use it for anything apparently. So let's try do something on my eyes. That will also go with this rose colour. So do I stick with light pinks then? So it's on my hand like this. Let's see what shades go with it nicely. I think I might do purples, you know, because this is like the lightest shade of the palette, Lilac. What is it actually called? Ruffles. And then to add a bit of dimension, we can use the purple shade here. I think that goes with it too, called Lay Low. Yeah, I think that's quite nice. And then if I want to add anything else, I can. Awesome. So I'm going to do it slightly different than how I would usually build out my eye. I'm going to start with a lighter colour first, which is Ruffles. So I'm just going to pick this up on a flat brush like so. And yes, I'm totally winging it here, so I hope you enjoy. And then I'm going to take the product, look down, and apply it to my lid. So I'm going to put some on both. So these are meant to dry and nice and matte, but they stay creamy for a while, which means you can play around with them for quite a bit before they fully set. Well, that's how I felt recently whenever I've used them. So I'm just currently painting my lid. Gonna take that color up a bit more into my crease, so when I put the next color down, we can blend it out a bit more. And as you can see, it's kind of already drying down, which is good. Now I'm going to go into the shade Lay Low, which is this purpley color here, and I'm going to start working that on the outer corner and crease of my eye. So I'm just going to pop some on each side, as I have a lot on the brush and I don't want to put loads on one eye and none on the other. And I'm going to lightly move that around to blend it out. It is not like a powder, like you can't swipe because you won't get the same like reaction of the makeup as you would with a powdered eyeshadow. I think you should treat it more like a cream product, like when you do your blush or your bronzer. So I think it looks absolutely freaking adorable. Like these shades together are stunning. So I'm just gonna pat them out. Now I want to add some more color in there. I know I'm going to add the liner on top, but I don't know, I want a bit more. So I put like a pop of color under my eye. I'm going to put a pop of color under my eye, and I'm going to be outrageous and use this Blue Jam shade. So this time I'm taking an eyeliner brush like so, and I'm just going to stroke it under my waterline, in my waterline, and coat my lashes as well, because I don't mind if I get over my lashes because I am going to put mascara on top. So this product can sit in the waterline as well as your lid, which is really good to know. I'm just going to kind of blend it into that corner a little bit. So I see you guys recently are loving the try-on hauls, so I hope you will start loving the makeup hauls as much as I do. But I'm glad they're getting a lot of love. If you have any particular hauls you want me to do, just let me know down in the comments. Okay, now I'm looking like an alien from out of this world. I'm gonna stop there. Now I want to show you how this gel eye glaze works. So this is in the shade Night Out. I'm gonna take a pencil brush, swirl it around in that. I'm just gonna use this as my inner corner highlight today, and then we can blend it into the lid. So I've got some on the brush, tap in the inner corner. What I like about this product, it can be super light or you can build it up. So I'm going to tap, bring it into the lid a little bit, add a bit of shimmer. I did not know I was gonna like this eye look so much. Like this makeup is makeuping, and I'm so happy because I haven't done like experimental makeup for a while. I miss it. But it is getting close to Halloween, which means it's Halloween makeup looks. So let me know in the comments if you have any particular looks you want me to recreate, or just create in general. So I've done a few in the past, so I think I have a playlist put together on my channel if you're interested, so go check them out. But yeah, let me know if you want any others. Anyway, back on topic, I'm going to take the Make It Melt liquid eyeliner in the shade Rose Petal. So I'm going to attempt to do a wing glider, so let me breathe. Okay, so it goes all right. It goes nicely over the products I've already put on, because I didn't set my lid, like I didn't put any extra powder on top. I've just gone straight over. Though I guess it might be the color, but it's not the strongest pigment in the liner. But the applicator, amazing. It just bends, like it goes naturally with your contour. You know, sometimes you have like hooded eyes or like dips, and the pen is just like, nope, this one bends with your eye, which is really pretty. I'm just wondering, oh, you can shake it. Just wondering how quickly it will dry out. I feel like it's a pen that's going to dry out quite quickly. But let me attempt to get the other eye to matte. It is kind of a buildable product. Like I'm doing this side, so I don't know how well you can see. When I first put it on, it's not really there. But I would love to get one of the darker shades to see how that looks, or try this on my skin without any like other makeup on. As in, I have put like a cream eyeshadow on, but I don't know, it looks kind of cute. Right, let's continue with the eyes and then I'll do my brows. I have the lash lacquer to try, and I actually bought it in brown because I don't own brown mascaras and I just wanted something a bit natural. And that's just like everyday me wanting that, not crazy me who's painted an alien eye look on their eyes. So let's get it out and have a look. Again, their packaging, you just know it's them. I love it. I do love it. I'm unsure of what I think of the packaging. I mean, it's really easy to spot their products, so I think that marketing's like really good, but it's not the prettiest of colours. What? Sorry, I am shooketh. It's a long wand, but the bristles are so thin. Can you see that? How's that gonna work? I know how it'll work, but will it work good? To give it a fair chance, let's curl my lashes. Okay, now let's pop this on my eyes now that my lashes are curled. It definitely does feel really delicate. And the brown is kind of dark brown, not a light brown, which is perfect because even though I want brown, I don't want it to be too light because otherwise you don't see my eyelashes. I think the mascara is fine. I'm glad I've got a brown because this is an everyday mascara. It hasn't got an amazing wow factor to it. And it's even struggling to go over that colour case I put on. Like that product I put on my lashes. It's not having an easy time coating it. It's a basic mascara. And I probably won't repurchase. I'm sorry. I just feel like you can get better mascaras for cheaper. Like this was £10. And it's just fine. But I will continue to use it and then maybe my opinion will change because sometimes that does happen. And I guess this isn't maybe the eye look to test this mascara out because it is more of an everyday, but we shall see. I mean, it's lengthening my bottom lashes. You can really see that. But my top lashes are underwhelmed. Now I'm gonna do my brows and I'll be back. So my brows are filled. I just went in with a pencil and some brow gel. And overall, I'm loving the skin. I'm loving the eye, to be honest. But we can go through like what I think of the products right at the end. Because next I gotta do my lips and some highlighter. Just casually looking at myself as I'm talking. Sorry, should be looking at you. So lips, I have two lip liners. So I have All Lip No Trip liner. This is in the shade Kind Planet, which I've used quite a bit, to be honest. It's a nice dark color, which is really nice for like cherry cola lips. Oh, and then to be honest, this one will be great either as well. This is the Modern Melt Meet Me Halfway. Sorry, the shade is Meet Me Halfway. When I first got this, I was really confused. So it's a liquid lip liner, but wait a minute. So stunning packaging, of course. What is that? You know, what is that? I have never seen anything like it. I was like, what is it? And it doesn't twist. It's like a pen. It's a pen. So obviously we're going to try this. And then we'll figure out what lip shade goes with it. Oh, I could like put it all over my lips. And then I have a lip oil to go on top. So I'm probably going to do that. Right, now you know the drill. I have to be quiet so then I can line my lips. Ooh, I mean, it goes on really smoothly. See, I was worried about how the tip's going to be because it's a weird shape. But like it has made a gap. I can fill that in easily. Where it dries very matte. Again, the product goes on really nicely. It is a weird sensation. It goes on and it feels really wet, but it's definitely drying down to be a matte. So I'm wondering if it will dry out my lips. And I feel like it's going to a tacky stage first before it fully dries, so I don't want to ruin it. But let's test if I can clean it up because I totally messed up there. Look, if I close my lips. It's sticky. Also kind of worried if that product again will dry out. Let me just clear it up. It wiped away super easily. Maybe too easily because look, there's a gap now. I'm just bringing in the colour into the centre of my lips a little bit. Because the only other Made by Mitchell product that I have for my lips is that other lip liner. And a lip oil. The lip oil is kind of see-through, so I want to have some colour on my lip. So that is what it's looking like. I definitely spoke a lot while doing that, so I did mess it up a bit. Again, it still kind of feels a little restricted, like it's drying or doing something. I guess it's meant to like be... Oh, okay, that's why. But look. What? It's not moving. Wow. I mean, did it smudge on my face a little bit? I mean, nah, it's fine. So I'm going to leave it like that because I'm super unsure about it. I think I like the colour. I like the applicator. The way it dries down, I'm not too sure, but I think it has to be that kind of product because otherwise it's going to transfer. But it's definitely going to transfer because I'm now going to try the Made by Mitchell Bare, which is actually a lip oil. So this is in the shade Rose Above. So it's red. It's like reddish. So I don't know if it's going to go with what I've put on, but it'll probably be quite clear. So let's try it out. I mean, the colours go quite nice. I mean, is the oil washing away the lip liner I put on? Maybe. Okay, so those are both of the lip products on. Let me know what you think, because I'm confused. Now for highlighter. I guess you could use blush lights, but that's going to be way too glittery for me. I have Drip Drip and a Chance of Peach. And these are stunning, but I do use them more on the eyes than the highlighter because that's too intense for me. Oh wait, I completely forgot. So I was going to go straight in with the blush balm in the shade Donuts. I have a slip due. I got this in a mystery bag and I was really confused because I thought, I can't use that. It's not my shade. Like, look, that's definitely, I was like, this is way too dark. It's not going to look nice on me. But I found out, like, it's nothing to do with the shade. It's about to do with the, like, shine. if I have any room on my arm. Let me just actually swatch it for you nicely. It's not really dark at all. It's just about making you glowing. So let's take a nice little highlighter brush. This is the PC17 from Peaches and Cream. And we're gonna take some on the brush. I've never used it, so I have no idea what it's gonna look like, but maybe adds a little sparkle. Makes you look dewy. I'm dropping everything on the floor. I don't know if this is the right brush to use. Okay, it just makes you super dewy. Like, the shade doesn't do anything. You see it like this, dark, deep. You think, what's gonna happen? That doesn't even lift. Like, I've only put it on this side. It just makes you dewy, you know? So if you like a dewy look, this is for you. Sometimes I think dewy looks make me look sweaty. So I am unsure of what I think. But it's super natural. And I'm gonna put it... I guess if you have really dry skin, I mean, I have dry skin, but I still don't like super dewy. I think this product is just fine. Yeah, just fine. Right, and now let me quickly set my face and then we can talk about it all. And this is the finished makeup look. What do you think of a full face of Made by Mitchell? I can't believe I did it. Like, I love trying new things. Why don't I try new makeup more often? Oh wait, my tiny bank account. But anyway, what do we think of the makeup look? Let me just think, what is my favorite product that I put on my face? I mean, the color case has a special place in my heart because it's really nice to get creative and easy. The products are super easy to work with. They like melt together, blend really nicely, but then dry down quite matte. So I love this product for creative looks, but I don't reach for it all the time because I do just use it for those creative looks. So it's gonna be really helpful in the Halloween season. And then I think I really like the balms. Like, I put a blush balm, that Posy Rosy, the blush. It just looked really lovely. So I really need to get the curve case and try that out because that has like all the different shades for like bronzer and blush. So I want to try that out. And I feel like the original blush, like with the dip, it's just fine. I feel like Made by Mitchell has got so much better since then. I still use it and I still have a lot, as you saw. But the balm formula is a bit of me. Products that I probably won't be repurchasing, probably the Truth Tint, just because I do like a bit more of a tint from my tints. Like I said earlier in the video, this has more tint or more coverage or more color than this one. I mean, I can build it up and I will be using it every day. Well, not every day, but like on an everyday basis. And I just feel that there's better ones on the market. I'm sorry, I just have to say that. I love the concealer. That's definitely up there. Again, that's one of the balm products. So any balm product, yes. And then the other one, which was a bit okay or naff, was the mascara. I mean, it's just nothing special. I don't think much effort was put into this product. Like, I don't see it marketed around that much anymore. So I think it's all about the other skin products at the moment. But one thing I will say before I shut it off is I've seen they've got Made by Mitchell Skin Blur. Like, I think they've got like a flawless filter or filter finish products like that. And I think they also have a bit more of a different concealer and like a tube. And then they also have like a foundation as well, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't actually got those products and I haven't seen them that much. So let me know if they do, and if they're worth trying out, then I probably will try them out. But I won't be recording a whole another Made by Mitchell video until a while, because unless you want another one, I'm just rambling now. Please be quiet, Lydia. Okay, so those were my lowlights and the highlights of the video. Tell me what you guys think of some of the products, and if you've used them, I just want to know your opinion. Or is there any better ways to use the products that I don't use the products? That'd be really interesting to know. But okay, I'm gonna stop here because I need to go. But before I go and before you go, remember to hit the thumbs up button if you like this video. And if you got this far, I'm pretty sure you did, so please like it, unless you've just been leaving it on in the background. But thanks for the view. And then lastly, remember to subscribe to my channel to see more of me and makeup fun. But lastly, I just want to say thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. It really does mean so much to me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.